One more recipe with cheese, and Shanna Husson is here. She is a registered dietitian and also has a website trying to get her family and other families to eat a little more healthy. And we can still have a little cheese with our recipes, right?
Definitely. Just have to keep to the ones that have a lot of flavor and fresh ones and just use a little bit at a time.
A little dab will do you. So
Right.
Tell us about this dish.
This is with couscous, and we like to do vegetarian maybe once a week. We like to do it at the end of the week so then you don't have your perishable meat that's going bad on you. But this dish is nice because it's got vegetables that kids will eat: carrots, broccoli, and corn. At least my kids will eat them. Hopefully most of yours will also. But we're also using couscous, and couscous may be one of those weird grains to some people that they maybe haven't used a whole lot, but it's excellent. It's so easy. It's got a wonderful flavor. It literally cooks in 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. People think it's like rice, but it actually is a little teeny pasta. And it's in the summer, it's kind of one of my go-to side dishes. So if I'm grilling chicken or pork or shrimp, then I can use that side burner on your grill or just your indoor, your cooktop. But it's unlike rice, which sometimes can be, a little tricky to cook, can get mushy or get sticky or undercooked. This, you will not screw it up. It is that easy, and it's so quick and easy. So the first thing we're going to do is we started off boiling chicken stock and just some diced up carrots, correct?
Yes.
For about how long do we cook that?
About 5 to 6 minutes, just until they're tender crisp.
Okay, and we're using chicken stock instead of water because we want to cook the couscous in that. It's just going to give it some added flavor.
A little bit of flavor, right.
And whenever I'm doing couscous at home, and the back of the directions will say water. This happens to be a bulk container of it, but I normally will use stock in place of the water just because it does give it some more flavor.
Sure.
All right, now we've got some chopped broccoli that we're going to add in here. Some fresh broccoli. And again, at home, let that cook for about how long there?
Oh, another 5 minutes or so.
Another 5 minutes, okay. So we'll pretend that we did that. I don't like to overcook the vegetables though, too.
No.
I think that's a biggie too. You want them to still be a little bit tender, crisp. Okay, what next?
Then we're just going to season it a little bit with Mrs. Dash is all I use in this one. 2 teaspoons of Mrs. Dash.
Okay.
And a little bit of salt. And that's all you need. Another thing I really like about couscous, Amy, is I find that it's a lot more available than it used to be, and the price has really come down. It used to be kind of expensive, but you can find it in the bulk bins at the grocery stores and even in the box areas now. So it's a lot more available.
And I've never met a kid who doesn't like it.
No.
Even like when I have the kids' friends over, especially in the summer, we have lots of company in the summer. Kids are always coming over to our house, and if I serve it as a side, they'll say, "What is this?"
Right.
And then all of a sudden it'll be gone. Can I have seconds?
Right.
It's one of those things. If they like pasta, and every kid does, right?
Right.
They're going to like couscous. So, and it's really kind of nice and light. Okay, so I see some corn over there. Does our corn go in now?
Yes, you can add that in whenever, because it's already cooked. All we did was pop open a can of corn for that.
Okay.
I like to use the low sodium, just a little bit less sodium, and then you have your chicken broth in there already, so you already have plenty of flavor.
And then we've got our couscous.
Right.
About a cup of that, what's that? Or?
It was 3/4 of a cup.
3/4 of a cup, okay. So now at this point, we're just going to stir this around, put the lid on it, correct?
Right.
And we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll finish it off with 2 different types of cheeses to just kind of bring this whole dish together and make it cheesy and wonderful. So, I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that, all in one pot. I love that, one dish to wash. So stay with us. We'll be right back to finish up this recipe.